Hey, good morning, everyone. Today is May 19th, 2025. It is a Monday. Um, I slept in super late. It was really nice. It's like noon right now. I'm not doing this like when I first woke up. Like, we've been up doing stuff. I just haven't made a video log yet. So, yeah, plan for the day. I'll have to make one. I haven't really written anything down yet. I just want to put my hair up real quick. Ava and I are talking about getting McDonald's, so we'll probably do that here pretty shortly. I'm pretty hungry. And then, let me think. I do need to organize my laundry. I have like a bin right outside of camera. Um, yeah, if you can't tell, yesterday I took a nap on my couch, so I'm not just leaving clutter out. Might take a nap again today. Who knows? Uh, yeah. So goals for the day are gonna be to, obviously make a morning video log. I'm already brushed teeth. I do need to make a recovery video log, but I'll do that anyways. I don't really care to write it down. And then we have graduation at 7. Our friend is graduating from high school, so it's pretty cool. So we're gonna go support him and stuff. And then he's dipping out of town, so we'll see him when we see him. Graduation, organize laundry. I need to edit and upload video logs. I'm working on that right now. Edit plus upload VL. And then I need to pick up my prescription. They said it's in. Pick up prescription. And then, I don't know why there's so many flyways. But it doesn't matter. And then I do need a trim beard. I still haven't gotten around to it. I don't even know why. I'll start it today, so hopefully I get on it. I feel like there's other stuff that I could do, but I don't know off the top of my head. Honestly, I'm fine with these goals. I'll probably just tackle editing video logs, just full send, really. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole day, honestly. We have, it's noon now. Our graduation's at 7, so I'll have a few hours to edit and upload video logs, a few hours to chill, get some lunch. Organizing laundry will be really easy. It's a lot of Ava's clothes, so I'll be fine. And then we saw a load downstairs that needs organized, just brought up to be organized. And then who texted me? What is that thing? She sent a picture of like a weird little earring, probably like that big. I just said, could I get a banana for scale? Not sure if it's mine or not. But anyways, yeah, I'll let you guys go. I will see you all in the evening. I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. And yeah, I'll talk to you then. Have a good night.
One eternity later.
Hey, good day, everybody. This being evening video log for May 19th, 2025 was a Monday. It was actually our day off work. So goals for the day were to brush teeth, go to graduation at 7, organize laundry, edit and upload video logs, pick up my prescription, and trim my beard. Literally the only ones I did of this were edit and upload video logs and organize my laundry. I did not do anything all day. And from what I heard, a lot of other people had a lazy day too. I was like, Corey, I know, had a lazy day. I woke up at almost noon and pretty much spent the whole day playing video games. It was really nice. But I started editing a video log, and then I literally like was so understimulated because what I try to do is like write in the description like what I talk about, like a Spark Notes kind of, and that means I have to like watch my whole video log and go over it. And that part was just really killing me yesterday, and so I ended up just posting it with like a 1-line description, and it was just like, but I kind of had to edit it because I was like, I literally remember this day so clearly. I couldn't read what I had written that I did. So I literally was like looking at it the whole time, and obviously I didn't trim my beard yet. So, yeah. And then I'll just go over everything I did for the day. So woke up, made the bed. What does that even say? Chat with Corey. Edited video log, make 2 video logs from the morning and the recovery for yesterday. And then went over my goals with Ava, and then we went to Walmart and got food. Wait, we went to Walmart yesterday? Oh yeah, Ava went to Walmart. She wanted to buy a pair of shoes or something. So she went and did that, and then we went and got Chipotle. I got McDonald's. And honestly, it didn't really hit. I was really not enjoying it, honestly. And then I played some video games and ate, and then we chilled. Me and Corey played some Rivals and stuff. And then I organized the laundry super late, like 7 o'clock. And then C-store. Corey and I wanted to go to the convenience store, so we went and picked up like a bottle of Coke, and then got home, played some more video games, and then our friend Lorelai came over to hang out, and with her son Hudson, and he was super cool. She picked us up, and then we got in the car and went over to a coffee shop. They got coffees, and Hudson got a smoothie, and then came back to our place, and we were literally just chilling, talking for like a couple hours. It was really really nice, and I was just so tired. I was like, I'm not gonna make a video log, and yeah, it was really fun. We were cackling, dude. We put on Cars too, and Hudson was like playing with toys, because we have like a little game room. When Roman comes over, and oh my God, Skips, you're so cute. I love you, bro. We have like a little game room, so Hudson was playing games, and then we were watching Cars 2, and I was like, dude, this movie is so fun. Like, I love Cars 2 is probably my favorite Cars movie. And yeah, we were all watching that. We were like making jokes and cat. It was so fun. It was such a fun night. And then they ended up just staying over because it was like it's so late. It's not even like worth it or whatever. And she had to work early in the morning, so she got up and left, and I slept right through. I was like, I didn't even wake up. I was so tired. And then yeah, woke up today at noon, and I was just like, oh man, I'm tired, but I'm like ready to do stuff, you know. And so got up, got dressed, brushed my hair, put my hair in a pony. I put it in a pony with my little scrunchie. I don't have a scrunchie. What's it called a hair tie? Whatever. I put my little pony with a hair tie. It's so funny. I was like, I've never been able to do this in my entire life, so it's pretty sick. Like, let me enjoy this, okay? I know I'm a little zesty with it. Let me enjoy it. Um, I was like, by the time people watch these in earnest, I'll probably be bald. So, yeah. No, I was thinking about that yesterday. Of just like we were sitting there, we just had like a quiet moment. I was just like, dang, it's kind of weird to think like my journals are online. Like it's so weird, you know. And I mean, I started doing it December 5th, and now it's May 20th. So, 5.5 months. Yeah, 5.5 months is crazy. Dude. I'm almost at 6 months of video logs, which is just insane. Like it is so weird to think that I'm like literally just putting my journals online. And it's like, it makes me wonder if the medium I'm choosing is proper. Like I know handwriting stuff is gonna last longer in like physical terms, but like the infrastructure we have for the internet, you know, like if it really lasts forever, these will be here forever. It's really really interesting to think about that, you know. And like obviously the goal is like way in the future people can look back and just see that I was a person, you know, see that like there were days I didn't do what I said I was going to do. There were days I struggled with my goals. There were hard times, there were good times, there were bad times. Like they can see all of that, you know. And so it's like I don't know. It's really interesting to think that it's just all going to be online. And I'm like it's kind of cool, you know? And I wonder if it's gonna have the same vibe as like opening up an old journal. Like I don't think it will, because like with an old journal you can kind of just flip to any page and start reading, you know. But yeah, that was just a thought I had, and then yeah, that was pretty much the whole day. And today I had the daily thought, and I was like, oh, I'll share this today on my daily thought for yesterday, because I need to make a recovery video log anyways. Is like the idea of a society is so weird, and it really allows us to romanticize how humans used to be. You know, so we obviously live in a society where I don't have to grow food. I can just go to the grocery store and buy food, right? But obviously someone somewhere grew that food, then they shipped it out. There was a trucker who drove it somewhere, and then it got shipped out further, right? And so it's going through all these things. Or it went on a boat across the ocean, right? Like however it's happening, we live in a society where stuff like that occurs on the daily, you know. And so it's really interesting that like we kind of romanticize and be like, oh, humans used to live in really like tight knit communities, like everyone was really close with each other, they all did stuff for each other. And I play Kingdom Come Deliverance too, obviously, and if you've ever played it, you can kind of tell the towns are like everyone's close with each other, but they're still kind of cliquey, you know. It's like newcomers are like strangers are kind of like, okay, like why are you walking into town, like there's just like stuff going on, right? And there's like banditry, and there's like I call them brigands, like literally just like armored bandits, right? And so it's like there's more danger, but there's also like societal aspects, right? There's like high society, like richer nobles who collect taxes, and like like it's so strange to think that we now have a federal government where it's like so official, and they send you like official documents and like tell you to do stuff and like all these different things and like pass laws and all this stuff. It's so interesting to think that there was times where it was literally just like a family that owned an area and was just like, hey, don't kill each other or we will punish you. Like that's so strange. It's like, oh man, there's a bandit camp over here. Yeah, let's just go take that out really quick. And it's like they're like a military leader as well as like a leader, and they impose taxes on people to fund that military, and it's such an interesting beginning of society, and now society's progressed to such a point where it's like you could live in a town your whole life alongside someone who's lived in a town their whole life, and you could never know each other, and it wouldn't be like a bad thing, which is really interesting. Like that's really really interesting. I realize I have a black background. This might be a little better, but it's really really interesting to me that you can have two people who live very similar lives, and they have the potential to never interact with each other. Like they go to the same places at slightly different times. They know a whole bunch of the same people, or they like work right next to each other. They see each other's cars every day, and they just never know each other, right? And that's kind of one of the things I think about is like, how many times have I driven past people? And I do this thing where I'll like look at a license plate and just like commit it to recognition, right? Like if I see that license plate with that back of the car, I will recognize it. And I have recognized numerous cars and just been like, I've driven behind that person. And that's like the only thing I know about them. I don't know their name. I don't know anything about them. I just know I have driven behind them at one point. And so we live in such a widespread society where travel is so like common, right? It's like everything you want to do is a 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive if you're in a bigger city, half an hour drive. But it's like everything you want to do is within a decent traveling distance, right? It's like it's a mile or two away, and it's like humans have never really been like that. It's like everything you wanted to do would have to be within like a 10-minute walk. And that's kind of what the newer generation I feel like wants. Like we want that. We want to be close to the things we want to do. It's like we like as much as I enjoy driving a car, it's so strange that you have to. Like it is so weird that you have to drive a car or else you literally can't go to work in the next town over. Like you just can't do it. And it's like that to me that's one of the things that a car should be for. But also in an ideal society, you should be able to just go on the bus and have a bus just drive you to the next town. And with 30 other people who also work in the next town, and you all are a 5-minute walk away from the bus stop where you work. Like, to me, that's an ideal society. And it's like, I really wonder what the logistics of public transportation are and why it's not more implemented in America. And it's like, is it literally just lack of advertising? Like, do people just not view it as more convenient? Like, if it's cheaper than buying gas and you don't mind the walk, why not? You know? And I just feel like there's so much potential for public transport, especially in my town, that I'm just like, I don't know where to even begin with that, but I would love to know how to begin. And just like make society just a little bit better for our community. And like, honestly, it's just really incentivizing the younger generation to do it. Because once the younger generation are doing it, if you get people talking about doing it, and it's like a good environment, people are going to start doing it. And I feel like there's this stigma of public transport where it's like only the weird people use it. Like only the weird people use it. And it's like if you can get good people to use public transportation and be good people while on public transportation, like, we have this like individualized idea of travel. But if you were to like hop on someone's carriage, for example, like you're on the Oregon Trail and you hop on someone's carriage, it would just be weird if you didn't speak to them. And I don't want to say it'd be weird if you threw an earbud in and didn't speak to them. They didn't exist back then. But it would just be weird if you didn't speak to them. And it's like, why do we have this stigma of communicating with each other while traveling? Like, I feel like that's like the perfect time to communicate and interact and get to know each other. And I just don't know how to break the cultural stigma of man, like public transportation seems so harsh. Like you can't speak to each other, you know. And it's like you literally have to decorate the bus like a cocktail lounge, like the hardwood, and make it all classy just for people to talk to one another, you know. But I don't know. That's just a cultural shift that I think would genuinely benefit society as a whole, and it literally just starts with a couple people acting that way, you know, and being positive and like having good experiences with it. So, yeah. Anyway, that was the thought for the day. Society. So the idea of a society is so weird, and I can't believe it works. Just everyone's doing what they're told, dude. So yeah. Anyways, I will see you all tomorrow morning. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. See ya.